AEW Fright Night Dynamite. It's time, guys. Ooh, it's getting spooky. All right, we're all the way live. I think. Yes. Okay. Let's get this ready to go. Okay. I'm getting into my Twitch chat. Oh, I saw a zombie.
Welcome, J Montes 31. Welcome, Ringmaster Mike Groff.
Okay. Let's get a little Maven on the screen. He's got some horror stories for us. It's that type of night. Scary night. Here we go.
It's a stressful situation to do that and know you're doing that on live TV in front of thousands and millions at
Thousands
home
and millions
watching the pay-per-view, and at the same time still stay in character. So I walk around, reach my hand out to Lillian Garcia saying, "Give me the microphone."
Give me the mic.
She hands me the microphone. I grab the chair, slam it on the ground the whole time.
So I threw it on the
All I'm
ground.
trying to do is extend enough time to get my thoughts in order. I stand up on the chair and start delivering my promo. And I'm amped. I'm telling the Puerto Rican fans how mad I am. In fact, I'm
Montez,
so
Jay
amped
Montez, what's up,
that
man?
I jumped down off
You
the
said
chair. charged
588,000.
the fans at
That's
the
not very good.
barricade, so hyped that I actually banged the mic into the barricade, shutting the whole thing off, leaving me speaking without a microphone.
Am I into
But-
Hawaiian pizza? Yeah, Hawaiian pizza's fine.
Excuse me.
I like Hawaiian pizza. I'll take it.
Nice. A weekly delivery
I'll
from
take it.
HelloFresh. Making meals is tough, and eating healthy even tougher. Well, that's where today's video sponsor, HelloFresh, can help simplify your life. HelloFresh delivers weekly meal kits with recipe cards
Why do you ask
and
that?
pre-portioned ingredients straight to your door, saving you time at the grocery store and making it easy to cook a wholesome meal. With over 50 meal options, I guarantee you HelloFresh has something to fit your health goals and activate those taste buds. My personal go-tos are meat and veggies and fit and wholesome, because the older I get, I don't want to sacrifice taste, but I know I need to do everything to get in a nutritious meal. So click the link in the description or use my code to get 10 free meals plus free breakfast for life. Yes, I'm not joking. That's one free breakfast item for the life of your subscription, as long as you're in the US. Outside the US, local discount rates will apply. And a big thank you to HelloFresh for not only supporting this channel, but my nutritional goals. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me, where were we? Microphone shut off. I'm left stuck yelling at the audience with a microphone that has no sound and realizing there's nothing coming out. And I don't know how to fix a microphone, and it's not gonna look good if I have to stop what I'm saying and swap out microphones. Fortunately for me, WWE uses the highest of quality. And
Welcome, Goki
I'm
Silver
assuming
19.
someone in the truck quickly got it turned back on. So I only had to break stride for a little bit. However, it was 5 of the most stressful seconds of my life. My next horror story would be 100% my fault and would
Let's
last
go.
the better part of the entire day. Now, when you leave for a weekend tour or a loop in WWE,
Some streamers don't like
one of
it,
the most
huh?
important
Well, it's more for me.
elements of this loop
Goki,
is
what's up, man?
catching your first flight. And wouldn't you know it, on one loop, I missed that first flight. Sleeping through an alarm, I woke up about 30 minutes later than I needed to, and having an airport 1 hour away, I knew I had no time to spare, but I tried all the same. And in most airports, it wouldn't be a big deal. They would just put you on the next available flight.
I've been poor in my life, you know. I don't have
would fly out of.
I'm not a picky person.
Regional
take what I can get,
airport,
and I actually it was pretty good.
A ton of next flights. So
I think some of the best foods are a good mixture of like sweet and salty and umami and stuff like that.
4 hours later, and we had a show that night, and I wasn't about to call the office and tell them to rebook me. Oh no!
Yeah, some of those beef sticks you showed me look like
pay the $600.
Look like they're gonna be pretty spicy, man.
On a one-way flight to the location of our house show or untelevised event for that night. But the money isn't worth the stress that took place. Not at all. Heck, I happily would pay $600 to be in good grace and keep my job. The stress was in the 4 hours that I had to wait till the next plane took off. What if there was something wrong with that plane? And then I had to make sure I caught my connecting flight from that plane to the town I was going.
Yeah, like what if that plane didn't show up?
And on most show days, they fly you out in plenty of time to get to where you're going for that night's show. I was leaving myself absolutely no wiggle room, and for the entire day, I was just hoping that everything went right. If there was a electrical problem on the plane and it was stuck on the tarmac for an extra 20 minutes, I ran the risk of no showing an event. And guess what? You do not, and I repeat, you do not no-show wrestling events.
Oh my goodness.
That's the quickest way to get your ass canned, to find yourself without a job. To be unreliable, not gonna happen. So the entire day, I'm thinking to myself, 30 minutes could have made every bone I broke worthless. Could have made every time I
Ghost Fire?
Useless. It could have meant that the house
that was one that looked crazy to me. Does it have ghost
have
pepper in it?
Pay for it. 30 minutes could have been the difference in keeping my job or having them think I was unreliable. Fortunately,
dang man,
from that moment on,
Tucker's retired.
Everything went to plan.
I hope he's got a good backup career.
Arrived at the arena without anyone knowing I missed my flight, but I did that $600 poorer and a day chock full of stress, and it would be the last time I would ever come close to missing a flight.
I have a
Now, my next horror story would actually come once my time in WWE was over. However, it would be directly related to my time as a WWE superstar. So I had been out of WWE about 7 to 8 years, just going about my daily business with a much quieter existence. Out of nowhere, I actually receive a letter from the state of Oregon saying that I was the father of a 5-year-old child. Now, far from a saint, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you these hands have been soaking in ivory liquid my entire life. However, if I was to have a child out there I didn't know about, that would not only come to a great surprise to me, but that would alter every aspect of my life. And to think there's a kid out there and I'm the deadbeat dad, this was a highly stressful situation. Not only a stressful situation for me, but a stressful situation for my girl at home. She saw the letter. She saw where the state of Oregon said I owed thousands in back child support payments. She saw where it said if I didn't contest that I was gonna assume parental responsibilities. And she also knew that to prove I wasn't the father, I had to do it on my own dime. There was a part of me that actually wasn't 100% sure. I had to quickly rewind some of my life encounters, and was I in the place she lived at the time? I mean, hell, I did live in Oregon leading up before Tough Enough, but needless to say, it was a highly stressful situation that made me wonder, was past reckless life decisions finally catching up to me? My first goal was to find an attorney just to find out what my rights were. I mean, if I am a parent has rights. What are mine? He immediately told me, you need to go and you need to prove your innocence or find out, are you indeed the dad? Did you have a child that maybe one night you just don't remember? I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not 100% possible. From that point on, I followed his instructions to the letter and sent off my DNA to find out, am I indeed the proud father of a strapping young boy out in Oregon? And as I sat
Welcome,
at home
MR
week
Strange
after
Mania
week
86.
after week, eagerly waiting the DNA results, I finally got them one day and eagerly opened up to find out that I indeed was not the father. I mean, hell, I was wild and I have my skeletons, but I've already cleaned out a lot of those closets, and it was just a stressful situation that didn't need to be there. And I've always wondered why the burden of proof was placed on me, and this was someone I never even met. And although the matter was concluded and cleared up, and I never heard anything else from the woman or the child, and yeah, they did inconvenience my life, even still, I wish both of them nothing but the best. Now, this next horror story was truly one of the darkest and scariest moments of my life. Whether I was
I wonder what happened.
or
Oh, did I unplug this?
And the reason being, it's because it started off as innocent as anything ever. So this story begins in Survivor Series 2004, where I find myself in an 8-man tag in the main event, the exact place I want to be. Now, if you look
this thing on?
at the 8 people involved in this tag match, I've said it before, I'm probably the one that might be playing a little bit out of my league, but in the main event, I was.
Yeah, I hope it's a work.
And
I don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Up for my lack of experience, to cover up for my not being on the level of those other guys, they came up with the idea, what if we
Tough's
had
in the house.
Maven
Tough Aldrin.
get an injury
Strange is in the house too.
earlier
What's up?
in
What's
the
up, guys?
day, and then try to make a heroic
It's about that time.
entry.
Let's get it. It's time for Dynamite. Let's do it. Rah, rah, rah. I'm looking forward to hearing Excalibur's voice right now. Here comes the yes, Mercy! Rah, rah, rah. Here we go. Fright Night Dynamite. It says it's on the air. Where is it? Where's it at? It's not available in my area. What are you talking about? Ay, ay, ay. What is Triller up to, man? What are you talking about? Not available. What? I literally just watched Dynamite last week on there. Oh well. We'll have to flex some ingenuity here. All right, Jimmy, come on. You're all good. It's time, guys. Got the mask on. We got the frights. We got the Knights of Frights. We got the creepy background and everything. Showing us a recap of what happened last week.
5 years ago, John built this place with his bare freaking hands. We're not gonna let some punks ruin it for us. No, take this company
stop,
on new heights.
turn it off.
If you don't see that,
Turn it off! Turn it off!
It's Orange Cassidy. He's wearing a black jacket this time. Let's get it, guys. The tweet is on. Let's retweet the tweet, guys.
See, I don't do this. I don't like this. This is not who I am. I don't come out here and tell you that I'm a leader for 10 minutes. I am no leader. That's not what I am. But after last week, when I slid into this ring and I watched my best friend Chuck Taylor get his neck crushed by a steel chair. When I looked around, I was surrounded by the people that I shouldn't have been. I admire their courage. They're all very, very talented. But they are very, very young. I was surrounded by the future of AEW. And they have no idea.
They have no idea that they're the future. That's what they have no idea of. They have no idea that they're the future, guys. Jimmy Johns has an idea about it. Ay, what's up with Triller, dude? I don't want to have to be all over the place on this. Come on, man. Live
Welcome,
now.
Super Mario Dinosaurs.
Thanks. I know that. All right. There we go. I was like, what's going on here? Triller's not letting me watch the show? You paying? What are you paying for? What is this? What is this service you got?
I challenge you for the AEW World Championship.
Really? Moxley versus Orange Cassidy. So they're doing what I thought they were gonna do. Dro's in the house. What's up, Dro? Ron Ye? Ron Ye. What's up? What's up?
And I take it out of your bag and put it in my backpack.
Rah, rah, rah.
So you know what, John? You let me know.
Yeah.
I'm not hard to find. I'm where I am every single week. Right here in this ring. Because
Thank you for hanging out with Gritty and I.
I'm freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
And I'm awkward.
And I'm the next AEW World Champion. And I still don't need a catchphrase.
Welcome, Jay Custon 12.
Orange Cassidy throwing out the challenge to the AEW World Champion Jon
Jake, thank you,
Moxley.
man.
Not at all how we expected to begin this Fright Night Dynamite live from Cleveland, Ohio. But we thank you for joining us, folks.
I like their design on the. They put up spider webs and stuff. I'd say that's a good touch.
Get this Fright Night Dynamite back on
Fright
track.
Night Dynamite.
We have a massive night of action.
Guys, you ready for?
Annihilate. I want you to break. Excuse me,
It's Mercedes.
Mercedes, tonight Camille's taking on Chris Statlander to finally prove who is the biggest and strongest woman in all of AEW. Do you have a prediction? Renee, you know
Renee.
better. You know, first thing is first. Cleveland, please say hello to your
Doesn't Cleveland have a D on the end?
CEO. And secondly, Renee, I hate terrible questions. What are my predictions? I mean, just look at her. She is the brick house. I understand Chris is one of the strongest. She is a powerhouse in this women's division, but she doesn't hold a candle to Camille. Good luck tonight, Camille. Good luck? You don't need luck when you're with the CEO.
Well, the Brick House Camille Chris.
Camille.
One-on-one still to come tonight, but right now we are diving.
Your opening contest is set for one fall. Introducing from Panama City, Florida.
You know it's all about the boom. Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole versus Buddy Matthews, man. This is about to be a molly-whopping of the highest order.
Months after suffering that devastating ankle injury, he
Alex Johnson, oh, that's cool.
but last week,
I know it's all about the boom.
the first man to accumulate
Yeah.
shot at MJF at Full Gear on Saturday, November 23rd.
And this is the first test for Adam Cole. You said
If we can get to 20 likes, guys, I'll start doing the predictions in here. So let's like it up, guys. Put a bunch of thumbs up on this stream here.
I cannot imagine Excalibur what's going through the mind of Adam Cole right
You know it's all about the boom.
Reimagined before Roderick Strong, but even more.
Yeah.
Here he is back in the ring 423 days later. And how's the ankle gonna hold up? How is the ankle gonna hold up?
That's so epic. I love that.
Is he gonna
Welcome, Bluegrass Fan 82.
Let's get it.
be a little bit cautious at times? And that is always the question after a lengthy layoff from the ring.
Oh, I thought it was about to be like a Metallica song or something.
What type of resilience do they possess? And
Buddy Matthews, dude. Buddy Matthews is gonna smash you.
huge test on his hands against this man.
Yeah, I don't care about no Sean Ross Sapp, dude. Don't bring dirt sheet fools like that in the chat.
House of Black. Weight 227 pounds. Buddy.
Sean Ross is a banned term in this chat. It's not a banned term, but that dude is he's not a news source that I like that is official.
Be honored to be the first man to test Adam Cole on this journey. Buddy Matthews, of course, member of the House of Black.
Yeah, Bluegrass, it's my Pentagon
But Buddy,
mask.
the ring alone, one-on-one tonight with
I got it for the festivities for the
400+ days.
Fright Night and Halloween Havoc and all that.
We're gonna find out tonight if that's the case or not, aren't we?
Super duper nice. It's like officially
Months to
stitched up and all that. Great material, like
Between Adam Cole
the
and Buddy Matthews.
the outlines of everything are like this really nice
Dynamite.
it's like chameleon type material, you know what I mean? Like that chameleon, that material that changes colors in the light.
Champion Jon Moxley saying, "You know
Super
where to
awesome.
find me."
I love it.
Wonderful moment in AEW. It really was as
Orange Cassidy. Let everybody know
Welcome,
that
it is
he is
Mewtwo.
still Orange Cassidy.
Here we
It
go.
is not hard to
Adam
find.
Cole
Watch
versus Buddy
this.
Matthews.
We got a little bit of
WB,
going
what's
on
up, man?
here.
Yeah, Buddy Matthews, Adam Cole, both men stepping forward, occupying the center of the ring.
All right.
Matthews extends the hand a little.
Buddy Matthews gave him a handshake, and Adam Cole couldn't even get his hand loose.
Right now, the action getting
Welcome,
underway.
Heartbreak.
He finally got it loose, though.
Fright Night Dynamite live from the Wolstein Center in
Hola.
Cleveland,
Heartbreak
Ohio.
beats Hola.
And one thing that I do notice, looking at Adam Cole, that's a fresh set of boots, Daddy Magic.
Yeah, it's a very quality mask. I was super happy to find it and be able to afford it thanks to you guys and your
You could change things
contributions.
For sure. You break it in like anything else, like a baseball mitt. You got to break these things in. On a new, we're gonna see how this ankle is here. I'm nervous for Adam Cole, guys. I'm nervous.
Let's go all the way
Knowing
live.
that he's going to
There we
step
go.
into the ring with Buddy Matthews tonight on Dynamite.
They got orange ropes too. It's pretty nice.
That collar and elbow tie-up.
Drew, what's
And
up, man?
again,
Welcome. Thanks for
both
being
men
here.
Jockeying for position, but Buddy Matthews with the weight advantage and maneuvering Cole back into the corner, but Cole snatched that side headlock.
Yeah, but Buddy should have bring it. It's almost as if Buddy just stood there allowing Cole to snap on that side headlock. I'm not sure if that was the case or not, but it appeared that, whoa.
I mean, it's been 14 months. Adam Cole hasn't felt that type of contact, guys.
Yeah, Penta's awesome. I was thinking about getting a Rey Mysterio mask, but I
Here against Buddy Matthews.
Yeah, this time it
thought
was Buddy
I just like
Matthews.
Penta a lot, and
And the shoulder tackle takes Cole off of his feet.
I didn't think people would predict it at all. I'm like, the predictions will not be
Matthews
that I'm gonna dress up as Penta.
and a sidestep by Adam Cole showing his agility. But Cole immediately
And we haven't been seeing him recently, so I thought it'd be nice.
Matthews shoulder to shoulder.
I don't know if Adam Cole's going to win a battle of strength here.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right. Shoulder tackle, I think, always going to go to Buddy. But Buddy's just, what he's doing right now, he's continually testing Adam Cole.
And Buddy grabbed that side headlock, dropped into a takedown. Cole feints
Is Adam
with a
Cole
super
limping?
kick, but
It looks like he's limping a little bit.
came up little ginger. I'm not sure if that's a re-injury to the ankle or just some.
I hope not.
Some mental concern on the part of Adam Cole.
That's what I think it is. You know, he's got to get used to it. He's testing it out. And I think maybe Buddy Matthews maybe underestimated Adam Cole here.
Both men looking for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock, but it was Buddy Matthews drop underneath into the waist lock, standing switch by Cole, switch by Matthews. And these two men so evenly matched from a striking perspective. It's the strength
So
of the-
evenly matched. Yeah, right.
Day, Tony.
Yeah, and you're exactly right.
What are
on
you
that.
talking
And
about?
I think Cole knows that. And he knows he can't match him straight. Oh, my God. Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Came
Just like that, guys.
His leg is hurt. He came off the apron and he came down hard on it.
Eerily reminiscent.
Kyle O'Reilly's
to
backstage
Grand
just
Slam was Kyle
watching.
O'Reilly, longtime tag team partner, longtime friend.
Yeah, WB, what the heck are they talking about? I wouldn't have even tried to say that.
Just take your time, Adam.
It's right here in front of us.
But I mean, you think back, Tony, to Grand Slam last year, Queens, New York. Adam Cole jumping off the rampway,
Right.
fracturing that.
Adam Cole's having trouble walking and they're evenly matched, right?
Welcome, Radiocom 1G.
Watch out here.
Oh my goodness. Punt kick. Radio, what's up, man? Sent me a message on X? Okay, nice. Buddy. They're cheering for Buddy. I'm telling you, man. There's like this weird thing that happens to some of the people that Tony kind of leans on. It's like other people get more over than them.
I'm telling you, Buddy right now taking full advantage of what happened here.
Okay, let's see here.
I don't know that there's a better overall athlete in AEW than Buddy Matthews. Look at the size, the strength, the agility.
Yeah, for 14 months away from the ring, or very nearly 14 months away from the ring, to have Buddy Matthews as your first match back.
Ah, okay.
No, thank you.
Yeah, nightmare scenario for Adam Cole.
And we say 14 months, that's just the ankle. But there were injuries previous to that.
Absolutely.
It's the better part of 2 years Adam Cole's been out.
And Matthews just shrugging off that shot, firing back with one of his own.
By the way, the
Okay.
ankle injury needed
Yeah,
multiple
I do have
surgeries, extra
UPS.
screws, cadaver bone put in his ankle to
Holy
repair.
smokes.
So it was, and you know, not only that, it was a freak accident.
Nice. Okay.
And
So I'm glad that you got a chance to take a look at it, Radio. Thanks for doing that. I tried to get it all done myself, but they wouldn't even talk to me. They were just like, oh, as soon as they checked the order number, they're like, oh, it's not under your account. I was like, oh. They're like, we can't get into it without the account. I'm like, oh. Right. So sorry you had to go through that, man.
Needs that stability both physically and I think mentally as well.
But thank you so much, man.
Big deal, big part of it, no question. You gotta have some confidence in what you're wearing.
Look at him running here, though.
But Matthews
Headlocks.
grabs the sleeper hold, just shutting Cole down.
Sleeper hold on Adam Cole in the center of the ring. Oh, me, oh, my.
Just as the match, just as the speed was picking up, Matthews shuts it down.
Putting all that weight now on the body of Adam Cole.
Jeez. Adam Cole's getting hemmed up, man.
He hasn't been in the ring. He's starting to feel it now, guys.
That's the thing. You can do as much cardio in the gym, as much road work as you want to, but there's nothing that replicates being inside the ring, the cardiovascular, the exertion, the full body exertion of competing in a professional wrestling match.
Topo Chico. It's carbonated water. It's really good.
Look at this.
And pounding on you as well.
Matthews rising knee strike.
Look how high Matthews got up with that rising knee strike.
And Matthews content to take his time, wrestle this match at his pace. Matthews, he feels that Adam Cole isn't going to be the one to push this pace, so it's Matthews that can dictate the matters.
Looking for a superplex here.
Potential superplex here from Buddy Matthews. Welcome back to Fright Night Dynamite live from Cleveland, Ohio on TBS. Buddy Matthews facing Adam Cole and Cole.
Is Dudley dressed up for Fright Night? No.
120 plus days, and look at Buddy Matthews, the superplex he has. Oh, but the neck breaker from Adam Cole.
Ouch. Ushigoroshi type of neck breaker. Right across the knee.
14 months ago, Danny Magic, we've been seeing, he's been
In the meantime, you get another one sent out to me? Oh, man, really? I think they're,
physical, we don't know, but mentally, it's in Adam Cole's head.
I think he's forgotten about it now. We're in the thick of it. He's in the
oh, they're going to give you your money back. Okay, so that's all good. I was like, oh, man, what?
Cole seems to be walking gingerly, though, Tony.
Yeah, this, I don't know if it's out of maybe he tweaked it, the ankle, or maybe he.
Thank you so much, Radio. Thank you for going through all that, man. I really appreciate it. Makes me sad that any of that happened.
He caught Buddy, but they both fall to the floor.
Yeah, Cole, the DDT, not typically part of his repertoire, perhaps some desperation on behalf of Adam Cole here, or just maybe self-preservation.
Both men are down.
Welcome, Kelly Scott Matthews.
Referee Bryce Remsburg putting on the 10 count.
Yo, Kelly, welcome back.
Bryce Remsburg gives the 10 count.
I saw a video from you pop up today in my recommended or something on YouTube, I think it was.
They cannot team again as Bryce Remsburg now up to the 7 count with Cole and Matthews still on the floor. Cole beats the count.
Yeah, I saw that. They asked me that first, like when I went in to get the replacement. It only gave me an option to get a refund, and I was like, I don't know. Let me talk to the agent, and then that's when they told me what they told me.
As we heard from the CEO, Mercedes Moné, she will be in the corner of the Brickhouse. Camille, as Camille takes on
Put up a vid of Jeff and me doing a gospel song. Oh, okay.
See Adam Cole now starting to breathe heavy. The deep breaths.
Right. We also hear from the newly crowned Ring of Honor World Champion, 2-time Ring of Honor World Champion, the Learning Tree.
The Learning Tree, the new Evie.
And going for the sunrise.
Panama
Sunrise. No. Buddy Matthews says, quit that.
Welcome, J Rock Dad.
Got intercepted there.
Pentagrito.
Sunset flip, no. Reversed.
First time. Wow. First time.
You're sick right now. Oh, no. Dang, Kelly.
Matthews, elected not to go to the ankle for all of the match.
You got to get some chicken noodle soup.
Matthews is finding himself
Be like Radio.
pressure.
Talked to 3 different people at Amazon. Took a while. Yeah, dude. Like, first guy who got on the chat with me was Muhammad, and he talked to me for like 5 minutes, And then he's like, okay, let me get you to somebody else. And I had already been in a support chat with HyperX to like troubleshoot it and everything, and they were like, yeah, you got to send it. You got to get a replacement.
Physician Dr. Michael Sampson was sprinting toward Adam Cole after that series of stops on the leg.
It's like I said this during the break, and it's worth repeating that Adam Cole needed multiple surgeries, extra screws, and a cadaver bone in that ankle to repair it. So
Yankees with back-to-back home run. I won $5 off that Yankees game yesterday. It was one of those pools where if you get a certain amount of questions right, then you get paid out. I didn't put any money on it. I just got it right.
And the doctor at ringside.
What is his operating system? Probably barbershop Windows or something like that.
We're calling it a day here. I think this is the right decision.
Really, Adam? When the going gets tough,
Windows 92. I like my answer better.
This is what I mean, Adam. This new Adam is fragile. The old Adam Cole. He wouldn't just walk away.
Yeah, he would.
But the new Adam Cole is a little bitch.
Oh.
Buddy, what are you doing? Well, he wants him back. Just take the win, buddy. You won.
So is he gonna come back and magically win this match now, where he's outclassed in every possible way besides like mic work?
Inside Adam Cole.
Here we go. He wants to beat him in the ring. He wants to beat the old Adam Cole. That's exactly what Buddy wants, and I think he's kind of getting a measure of it right. Oh.
Combination there from Matthews. Stomped on that.
Yeah, the Yankees they're not ahead yet, but I have a feeling they're gonna win the whole series now. I think that they're getting everybody's money.
What are we doing?
Matt, you know, and
Inspired by mommy. Oh yeah.
I just wish the doctor would have taken it out of Adam Cole's hands here.
She got beat up yesterday on NXT. They left her bloody and everything. Rhea Ripley.
After the full-on assault.
Cole said, take it.
Take it in. Lure him in.
Super kick.
Great move there. Lured in Matthews. 2 consecutive dress kicks.
Here comes the knee.
Crowd is booing this. You heard the crowd? They're booing this comeback by Adam Cole. They don't want him to win this. They want Buddy to win this. Curb stomp. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the undisputed Cole is like the height of his career at this point. But maybe they can change that. It's gonna take some doing though. It's gonna take some time, and I don't know, man.
And again, Dr. Michael
It's gonna take something.
grabbing the towel off Sampson's shoulder. Basically inviting Cole to give up, to throw in the towel.
I kind of like the House of Black being like this because it makes it about more than just winning matches. So I kind of like the way they're doing this.
Thrust kick to the back of the head. Buddy Matthews, he was down to one knee, grabs the waistband. It's Ikiri. Matthews tried to get the arm up, but Cole came out.
Shining Wizard.
Cole now covers 2. And
Matthews is out of there.
surprise registering in the face of Adam Cole, but he has to know it's going to take more than that to put Buddy Matthews down for the count.
This opening match is not only a great opening match, it is full of drama, it is full of questions, and it is full of 2 men pushing each other as far as they can.
Oh my goodness. Crowd is behind Matthews, yep.
Matthews anticipated the knee strike, the powerbomb into the turnbuckles, and now
Curb stomp. Double curb stomps? Adam Cole kicks out at 1.
you kidding me? A surge of adrenaline, Cole kicking out.
See the face of Buddy right there?
I wish getting called the B word made me into Superman.
Challenge Cole.
I'd ask people to do that to me every day. I'd wake up with an alarm clock that just goes beep, 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 beep. It would just, I'd have an alarm clock that called me the B word when I wake up in the morning.
Once again now. Looking forward here, guys.
Panama Sunrise cracked the neck of Buddy Matthews.
Open Matthews.
I have a buddy named Matthews. He's in the chat right now. He's right there.
There's just momentum, but either way, Matthews carried out of the ring, but Adam
Wake up, B. Wake up, B. Yep.
On the outside, Panama Sunrise, excuse me.
All the pressure on
It doesn't motivate me like that for some reason.
It withstood the blow.
And I think whatever mental
But maybe
games were
that's the
played
difference
Adam
between
Cole
me and Adam
was able
Cole.
to push it aside
He's built of stronger stuff.
as Cole
Oh my goodness.
back of the head.
Drop the
This is gonna
boom on him.
1, 2, 3.
Beat Matthews. Adam Cole wins. Adam Cole, baby. There you go. There you have it.
Buddy Matthews.
Yeah. Put some hype in the chat. Adam Cole. And like 15 people in the crowd are happy about this. The crowd completely does not care about Adam Cole right now, dude. It was all about the buddy. That's what this match was. It's this weird like bizarro world that Tony Khan has created here, where like the people he spends the time on get the least over, and the people that he spends the least amount of time on become the most over acts, and they're just out of nowhere.
You just reminded me who the hell the real Adam Cole is. And for that, buddy, I thank you.
Great show
He wants to
for
give him a handshake.
by Adam Cole to Buddy Matthews. And Matthews.
He gave him a handshake. Now join the House of Black. Come on, do something just out of pocket. Uh-oh, the lights went out. Uh-oh.
Now you know this is always a possibility with the House of Black.
Uh-oh.
Tony.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
the possibility
Blackout
is
time.
We don't know what's going to happen next, and we have no.
Oh, he's shaking Alistair's hand. Or Malachi.
Look at this freak.
That was cool.
Malachi
I really like that. That was really good. All that muscle from Buddy, and he loses to Cole, yeah.
could this
Muscle isn't everything, but that tends to happen a lot here in AEW, dude. It's like a Tony Khan power fantasy. The small guy always wins. Big guys are not good. They're not good enough.
that could be a very short journey, Tony.
Cole is being helped out. What a win! What a win!
That was cool, man. I like that ending where the lights went out, they came back on, and Alistair was the one shaking Adam's hand. That was well done.
Guys, I'm here with Private Party and our interim EVP, Christopher Daniels. Guys, ahead of your World Tag Team Championship match tonight, CD wanted to have a word with you.
Guys, this match tonight, Frankie Kazarian and I were in this same situation 3 years ago. We had a ton of
they
momentum.
were.
We risked everything to get a world title shot because we thought there was no way we couldn't be World Tag Team Champions. But the night of the match, I gotta be honest, I let Frankie down, and it changed our relationship. Things
Yeah.
were never the same between
Yep,
us again,
and now he's
not
gone.
even here anymore.
Yep.
You guys can be World Tag Team Champions, but we're talking about the Young Bucks.
Cool, get up.
I mean, they're gonna do anything.
Mitchell, thanks,
and
man.
everything
I got
to keep
this
what they have.
Penta mask.
So I just want you guys to think about what you're risking.
I got it from a lady who lived like 2,000 miles away.
But we good. We got this.
I think she made it herself because it's all nicely stitched and everything. I think she's just like a really big wrestling fan or something. But I got it for a good price, stranger. Who's my favorite at the moment? My favorite show right now? Dang, man. Like, I feel like NWA Power is like the easiest show to watch. It's so quick, and they have good characters and stuff. Collision's been getting better too. I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up. Each week, a show can be better than the others. I don't really have like a favorite all-time show right now. But episode for episode, I'd say Lucha Underground is like the best show for show like wrestling show I've ever seen. There was so little of it, so it's kind of an unfair thing to say, but I just think that for the amount of episodes they had, I loved it more than like some of this other stuff. I don't know. What's your favorite? What's you guys' favorite show on? Favorite wrestling show on right now? Fright Night Dynamite. Dude, their graphics department's been killing it recently. I'm super impressed. Uh-oh. Wait.
Live, camera 11 is going to be Adam Cole Kingdom with Doc Sampson. Yes, sir.
Doc Samson, Adam Cole. Dude, I'm hearing the backstage, I'm hearing what they're saying. I have the feed. Did you hear that? It was like, number 1, don't look at the camera. Number 2, it's we're backstage with Doc Samson, Adam Cole. I was just hearing the like backstage production team talking. I was just talking about how I'm loving their production value recently, and then they what a great timing for them to mess up. That was great. I love this feed that I have, man. I get to skip commercials. I get to hear things that I'm not supposed to hear. Ay. What a fun ride. But yeah, I really like to look at the Fright Night Dynamite stuff. I even made my own little background for it and everything. It was fun making the... yeah, I got the Tony Khan feed, man. I even had fun making the YouTube thumbnail for this particular Dynamite. If you notice, there's a detail I put in here that is kind of like a little prediction I have about what's going to happen tonight. If you look, you will see it. Oh, if you guys could please leave a like on this video, guys. I want to break 20 likes. We haven't broken 20 likes in like a week here. We gotta help YouTube to realize that I'm trying to run a good stream here. Oh, thank you guys. I see a bunch of likes. YouTube won't know this is a good stream unless you guys tell them. They don't. They're not that invested. I've been listening to audiobooks from Mick Foley, Ric Flair, and Shawn. I hear John Moxley has a pretty good book too. That's awesome, man. You've been listening to some audiobooks. How do you get them? Are you on like Audible, or do you have some other thing you do? You were the first like. Nice. Oh yeah, I noticed it had a like on it when I went over, and I was like, whoa. Thank you. Don't call out the WWE's production botches too, dude. I call it when I see it. Whenever I see something, I call it. I don't care who does it. You have to be that way, especially if you're going to be an online presence or an entertainer or anything like that. If you're going to put your stuff out there, you have to be somewhat critical of the stuff you put out. You have to have some pride in your work. I'm gonna give it to anybody. I give it to myself. Oh my goodness. Yo. Oh my goodness. Yo. You got your rules and your religion all the time. Yo, Bluegrass, thank you for the tip, man. $2. Bluegrass, thank you so much. Thank you for the tip, man. Oh, what do you know? We're with Adam Cole in Doc Sampson's office. Who would have seen this coming?
Not what it used to be. I don't know if it'll ever be the same again, but Max, I don't blame you for that. I don't blame you.
I want my $2.
My ankle, hell, I don't blame you for being a
Thank you,
bad
man.
friend and never checking up on me when I was injured. What I blame you for is pretending that me and you would ever work. Because guys like Adam Cole and MJF, they are meant to be enemies, not friends. Quit kidding yourself into thinking that you weren't going to betray me the first second that you got. And if you don't believe me, I don't even need to explain myself, because I'll give you these examples. In MJF's tenure here in AEW, look what he did to Wardlow. Look what he did to Sammy Guevara. Look what he did to Danny Garcia. And if you think I was going to be stupid enough to sit back and wait, you got another thing coming. Max, this ain't my first rodeo. And trust me when I tell you, you needed to be taught a lesson, a hard lesson. And what we did, it was rough. It was mean. Hell, maybe even it was a little extreme. But damn it, it needed to happen. Because I give a damn about AEW. I care about the AEW locker room. I care about the AEW fans. I care about what this place was built on, what it's meant to be. And Max, you have never been a part of that team, and you never will be. So I swear to God, with every fiber of my being, I am going to get my hands on you at Full Gear. Better yet, maybe we'll get our hands on Max at Full Gear. And when we do, when I do, I'll be happy to teach you another lesson. 1 down, 2 to go, Max.
All right. I'm still not into it. I'm still not down with it like I should be, but they got a little bit of time. Oh, it's Fletcher. with his brand new bald head. That promo he cut last week was A+, man.
Kyle Fletcher looks great. Yeah, the newly shorn Kyle Fletcher looking to set himself apart from Will Ospreay.
I like this. I like this Fletcher stuff, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Fletcher has something important.
Thank you again, Bluegrass. You hooked it up, man. First tip of the day.
Look, I am a man of my word, and I am here to call out and stand face to face with Will Ospreay. So without further ado, the man himself, the aerial
Welcome,
assassin,
DJ Benzilla.
Will Ospreay!
Is that Benzilla?
I said,
Yo, Benzilla, what's up, man?
Will Ospreay!
Where you at, Will?
Look.
What's
I am
up?
just
We got
as
Cerro.
disappointed as all of you. I was
Cerro.
really, really hoping you would show up. But this just proves what I have always.
You look amazing. Hey, thanks, man.
That's not Ospreay's music. No, it's not.
I put some work into it.
It's the Aussie Open music, which
I have a new respect for luchadors and people who wear face paint, man. It's not the most comfortable thing.
those two men won championships around the world.
And a great reaction for the return of Mark Davis. Boy, how long has it been?
Yeah, he looks good. I like Kyle, man.
Not the man I was expecting.
He's been working
but
out too, man. Look at it, just.
Good to see.
Oh, he doesn't want the hug.
No,
So get that off me.
No. Listen, man. I wish I could look you in the eyes right now and say the exact same thing to you. But you're out here calling out Will when you know very well he's laid up at home because of what you did to him.
Yeah.
You're standing here and you're calling out someone that you and I together would call brother. So when I stand here and I look at you, man, I don't even know who I'm looking at.
Ooh,
You don't know who
playtime.
you look at. You don't know. You
Ooh,
think
playtime.
I've changed? The only thing that has happened since you've been away is I have opened my eyes to the truth. Don Callis has helped me see Will Ospreay for who he truly is. He never cared about either of us. He kept us in his back pocket to help further his career. But you can forget about Will Ospreay because I am sure he has forgotten about you. But
Possibly.
I never did. See, I knew this day would come, and I made sure when it did that you would always have a spot in the family.
Oh,
What a great guy.
give him a hug.
Family? Mate, we had an empire. We had a united empire, and you destroyed it.
He dropped the mic. Jump this fool, man. Who cares?
not
That's how you feel, then all right.
Before you go.
About to throw you somewhere.
There is going to come a day very soon where you need to make a hard decision. And I have proven before that I have no problem cutting the past loose.
Ooh.
I think he
Yeah,
made
he's
his
got
decision,
some
didn't he, by way
Kyle
of-
Fletcher's got some Kylo Ren going on here.
I'm watching this take place.
Kill it if you have to.
better part of a year.
I like it, dude. Kyle Fletcher is one of my right now. Pretty much all of my favorite stuff is Don Callis related right now.
And now, Davis finding himself stuck between a rock and a hard place. And this Saturday night collision live from the Leocore Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It will be Kyle Fletcher.
Gonna fight Commander on Collision.
Right now, the remarkable Renee Paquette standing by. Take it away, Nate.
Okay.
Joining me now, Hangman Adam Page. Hangman, last week Tony Khan made it official that at Full Gear it will be you versus Jay White. And Jay White had some choice words for you as well, saying that he's offering you a chance at redemption. What's your reaction to that?
In July, Jay White entered the Owen tournament with his eyes set on the AEW Men's World Championship. But I knocked him out in the second round. And Jay, you can lay the blame at Christian's feet all you want, but it was me, it wasn't him, it was me who hurt you so bad that you spent 3 months at home. And when you come back looking for me, not the championship, a mistake. A mistake. You love to bring up our record.
Why is that a mistake? If you're the one who took him out, why should he not be coming after you?
At Wrestle Dream, and you beat me, I will give you that. And now you want to offer me redemption? Let me make something very clear. There is no such thing as redemption. Not for you, not for me. There is only the now. There are only wins, there are only losses, and the consequences that will follow. Jay, I know what your strategy going into Full Gear will be. You will go for this leg. You'll shoot in for it. You'll go dragon screw. You'll go shin breaker. But what will my strategy be? You don't know. Will I hit you in the head with a steel chair? Will I strangle and injure your friends while you watch? Will I light your house on fire?
Dang.
Will I break your ankle again? I can tell you one thing for sure. One thing that is certain at the end of Full Gear, when, not if, but when I beat you, I will stand over you, my hand raised, and leave you like I have left so many others who stood up in front of me. Hurt with less than you had before. Jay White, I will leave you behind.
It's a nice promo. I'm feeling it.
The unpredictable wild card.
I'm feeling it. So far, so good.
Switchblade Jay White at Full Gear, but right now
It's Cesario.
Yeah, the army. That John
There's Marina, and there's Mox.
Spilling out, and after the words we heard from Orange Cassidy earlier tonight, the AEW World Champion.
Marina, you don't know her. You don't know her. Wonder how. Wonder what Roderick Strong is thinking about his wifey doing all this. It's weird because it's like Roderick Strong's wife is off doing super dastardly stuff, and Renee Young's husband is off doing super dastardly stuff. But both of them are not doing very dastardly things. It's like their counterparts are evil, but they're not. I wonder what the conversations are like at home. So, honey, how was work today? Oh, you know, I'm just trying to destroy the company you work for. Oh, okay, good, yeah. I had fun at work. Just trying to destroy everything that's paying the bills. Oh, good, yay. The Haynes t-shirt group? What? Hey, man. They look good in them. Cesaro is like what people think they look like when they put on a tank top. They even made a Halloween sounding Dynamite song. Man, they did it up. I like this. More specialty episodes, please. Remember when they used to have specialty episodes all the time? They should get back to that. Sounds like Ninja Turtles. It's the Halloween Ninja Turtles special. I like it. Good job. Let's check out the tweets. See what you guys got going on over here. WB with the retweet. Ringmaster with the retweet. Who else? Who else? Bluegrass with the retweet. Ryan with the retweet. Robert Stone. J-Rock. Ooh. Oh, did I get tagged in this? I did. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Elias Wonderlands.
Na-na-na. There's no way the AEW World title fits in that case. What case? Hey, Alice. Alice is in the palace. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Wonder how much the guy gets paid who makes their graphics, man. He's got some skills. Very, very nicely done. What's going on next? Looks like the Moxley crew is on their way to the ring when they went to that break right there. I didn't get to hear the behind the scenes of what was up next. Yeah, it is them. Yeah, I like the graphics. It looks so cool.
It's delicious bluegrass in 82.
I tried to make some cool graphics.
AEW World Champion Jon Moxley.
Here they come.
I don't know what to expect here, guys. Well, he's got to answer a challenge, I would think. That's number one.
And we see Moxley flanked by Marina Shafir. Shafir with that briefcase, which we assume holds the AEW World Championship, but
Oh yeah, that can hold the title. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. That could hold the title.
what about what we heard from Yuta this past Saturday at Collision? He had that interview with Nigel McGuinness, and Yuta making it very clear why he chose the side of Jon Moxley over Bryan Danielson.
Just gotta fold it up, you know.
Well, it's just another man to watch the back of Jon Moxley. That's a scary group, man. What a sight.
And yet we understand that Chuck Taylor, after having that chair wrapped around his neck, stopped by Claudio Castagnoli, recuperating at home. We send him all the best.
I see the Taz picture. The funny Taz drawing.
Be a lengthy road to recovery.
Yeah, by last Saturday, he was still in the hospital with Chuck Taylor. They're right up beside us here, guys.
Oh, jeez.
Intimidation is part of what they're about. You can feel it.
Well, I'm intimidated, Tony. I'm not going to lie.
Too. You can feel it right
Wheeler
here.
Yuta's right there. Wheeler Yuta doesn't look like he's in line with them as much, does he? It's like his outfit looks different.
This is the AEW World Champion. This is the man that was called out earlier tonight by
Yo, Goki, what's up? What's up? Goki's on the YouTube.
He said he doesn't want to be a leader, but Jon Moxley has forced his hand.
They're doing karaoke. I see.
Had been forced, which we know to be utter
Dang, man.
nonsense.
Nonsense. Thank you for saying it that way. I know what you were thinking.
So it's Moxley and the crew.
Look, I don't expect Orange Cassidy or anybody else to appreciate what we're trying to do right now, but one day you will understand.
Well, when is that day? Can you try to explain it at least?
Freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy came out here, and he thinks
Can that day be today?
he challenged me for the AEW World Championship. You think he challenged Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship. No, Orange, I challenged you.
Dang, WB.
You don't just challenge me. That's not how this works. I challenged you when I had your friend Chuck Taylor's neck.
Where do you watch this? I have all the info in the description. Check the description of the video.
Distraction out of your life. I cut some dead weight out of your life. I freed you from some distraction so you could focus on your goals. We basically walked into the room and said, okay, who's in charge? And everybody pointed to Orange Cassidy. He's our guy. And you didn't want to step up and lead your people. I'm no leader. That's not the Orange Cassidy that I know. That's not the Orange Cassidy that I think the world of. I don't want you to catch this disease, to catch this spell, be under the spell that so many people in AEW are under. Fat and happy with their paychecks, they're figments of their own imagination. They think they're something they're not.
Thank you, Moxley.
No, I don't want that for you, Orange Cassidy. I've pushed you and I've pushed you and I've pushed you, and you've not even begun to walk through the valley yet. You want me at full gear? You want me tonight? You want me anytime? That's fine. When that happens, you will not fight me on the mountaintop. You will fight me in the valley. And you better be ready to die in that valley because
Up, death threats. Now we're wrestling.
This valley right here is the valley I am willing to die in.
Up, now we got death proclamations.
Cassidy said nobody's gonna get hurt. He's a real cool customer. He's got it together. He's free from distractions. He thinks he's pulling the strings. Let's see about that right now.
Let's see about that. Yeah, let's see about that.
What is John Moxley playing?
Oh! Destroy Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, wait a second. Claudio Cassidy only sprinting for a chair.
Death Valley for a reason, yeah.
This is the man that chose John Moxley's side.
They're gonna murk Wheeler Yuta. Oh, ouch. That looks like it hurts. That actually looks like it hurts. They got Wheeler Yuta all hemmed up in a steel chair. Who's this? Oh, Orange Cassidy.
That's just one guy.
Is it a trap? I wish that's a trap. I wish that they set this up to make Orange Cassidy think that they were really gonna do it, but they weren't. Like that was just to get him out here. Yep. Wheeler's stomping him. Nice. I like that. I like it. Uh-oh, now it's Evil Uno. Oh my god. Dude, now they're in trouble.
Now look at Moxley though. He's got that injured arm of John Silver. Meanwhile, Reynolds with those ribs.
Oh, I thought that was a woman. It was Alex Reynolds. I was like, what? He's gonna slam this woman?
On the warpath with John Silver on the floor. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Pac and Wheeler Yuta now leaving the ring. As Pac and Orange Cassidy, they've had such a storied rivalry, but now, I mean, this is just madness. And Marina Shafir's got the
Dang.
carrying around that briefcase here.
This is brutality. Evil Uno's catching steel chair to the back. Crack him up, man. Tear his mask off. Equal fights, equal rights. They're putting Cassidy in the steel chair trap. What? Darby Allin from the ceiling. Darby Allin comes down from the rafters. Where'd they get this idea from? Oh, the table fell apart again. The table fell apart. Oh, man. It happened again. First sacrifice, yeah. Or it was a plan. That could have just been a piece of bait to get them out here, you know? Oh my god. Darby gets tossed. Yeah, Lego tables. We've seen that happen in WWE recently too, where the table just fell apart. Thanks, Alice. Who's this? Top flight's out here. It's a brawl for all. Pandemonium. Who's this little tiny dude? Is that Leo Rush? Yeah, it's Leo Rush. I was like, who is this like abnormally tiny dude out here? Young Bucks. What are they going to do?
While all of this is going on, the Young Bucks, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, they've wanted no part in any of this, Tony, and now, be careful. Look at this, after the ringside area is clear.
At least this episode feels alive. It's not just a bunch of wrestling. This feels like a lively episode, man. I'm liking it. It's not perfect, but it's definitely more lively and vibrant than like a lot of the normal Dynamites. I'm glad you like it, Alice. I got it for you guys to wear it on stream for you guys. I'm gonna take credit for running them off, yeah. Moxley's scared of these guys.
Who came to the ring to aid Team AEW. Yeah, and you know what? I was surprised about that. They have this match where their teammates.
Here come the Young Bucks now. Here comes the Young Bucks. Here comes the Young Bucks now.
I don't need a chair, guys. Do you? Let's go.
I like that theme song. Here comes the Young Bucks.
Raising the titles up. This is the AEW World Tag Team Championship versus the future of Private Party as a
Did their song just skip? All right. Let's see. Title match time. Oh, he's wearing his fight his Pee Wee Herman outfit.
Party loses, they must split up. Introducing the challengers from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 381 pounds, Zay and Quinn, Private Party.
Oh, they're 2-1 all year. They're getting a title shot.
And their opponents from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined
Yeah, this should be interesting, Dro.
17 pounds. They are AEW EVPs. They are the reigning and defending AEW World Tag Team Champions, Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, the Young Bucks.
You guys hear me? Gotcha.
See you later. Yep. Nice. Nice little callback. All right. The title's on the line. So you know what time. It's time to light it up. Let's go. Let's see if we hit 20 likes yet. If we hit 20 likes, we could do the prediction on this. Let's see.
Welcome, Yankees talk 1.
19. Almost. Almost, guys. Almost there. I see a zombie. Hey, Yankees in the house.
Welcome, Beatty.
Yankees knows. Alice knows. Beatty knows. Beatty, Beatty. Bluegrass knows. I had another lighted up thing, but it didn't look right. I had it where like it turns into a spooky mansion with lightning coming down, but it just didn't look as cool as this, so I decided not to do it. I was gonna make it get spooky for the title match, but it wasn't as good as this. I was like, just leave it. We got enough stuff. We got Mr. Pumpkinhead. We got a spooky xenomorph pando. We got spider webs. We got a graveyard in the background. Let's get that 20th like. Yeah, get over to the YouTube, guys. It takes 2 seconds. I'm sure every one of you has a YouTube account.
Crazy, man. Just a absolute bizarre night.
While you're at it, follow my Kick account, guys. We need 7 more follows before they'll start paying me to stream on Kick. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop streaming anywhere else. It's just, it would be nice to be able to make money on there. You know? So if you could, please do it. Kick.com/Gritty Urban Saga. It's right there. Thank you. Thank you, Alice. That's it right there.
This is your time. And over the Boy, you talk about tandem work. Using Quinn as a springboard, stepping stone, if you will, to really get up in the air.
Private Party fighting for more than the AEW World Tag Team Championship tonight. They're fighting for their very survival.
They know it. Not gonna leave it. You can't leave anything behind. You let it all hang out. There's no excuses. It's now or never.
Okay, Nick Jackson has been thrown. Or is that Matt?
Oh, I forgot to leave this in the sun, dude. I was going to leave this in the sun to see if it actually glows in the dark. I got the glow-in-the-dark prime, but it didn't work last night. I think you actually have to leave it out in the sunlight. I'll try to remember tomorrow and see if it works for our Halloween stream. Halloween. Uh-oh, ring bell. Nice catch. Uh-oh. Bing. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Look out behind you. Nope, Quinn got you. Rick Knox, the greatest ref. Oh, my God. Mark Quinn accidentally hit Isaiah Cassidy in the head with the ring bell. That would matter a lot more if that ever took anybody out, but I've never seen that actually be the reason anybody lost the match. They don't let spots like that really matter, you know? You know what I mean? Like, everyone kicks out of title belt shots and table spots and ring bells and stuff. It's like that spot right there would matter a lot more if they would let it matter a lot more. They do it too much and to no avail. La, 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 la. Did he say that was gritty? Oh, he's great. I thought he said that's gritty. I thought it was a shout out. All right, we did it, guys. We hit 20 likes. Let's see if we can hit 30 now. Thank you guys very much. Thank you guys for hooking it up with the likes. Like I said, YouTube will not know that this is a good stream unless you guys tell them you like it. Bucks. Lacerated.
Now that laceration faced by Isaiah Cassidy is going to continue to open up wider and wider.
Mark Quinn's in trouble. He has nobody to tag to here.
Nobody at all. You just got to move. You got to get out of the way.
Yeah, but easier said than done.
Good job, Shivani. Move and get out of the way. Great expertise. All right, Private Party, Young Bucks, Private Party. The prediction is open on YouTube, guys. The poll is open. Let's see what you guys got.
Let's hear it for Zay trying to get up. He's lacerated. He's hurt. And he tried to get up.
What choice does he have, Tony?
Well, you're right, but that shows me a lot about that kid.
Yeah, Private Party fighting for their very survival here tonight. And
fighting for their very survival. Rubber.
To the floor and now inside the ring. Superplex. Quinn goes down hard. The cover is made. The leg is hooked. And Private Party remains. Fans, don't go in here because this high-stakes AEW World Tag Team Championship title match continues in picture-in-picture.
Still working on the tables and monitors here. Bear with us.
All right, predictions are open on Twitch now as well, guys. I saw a zombie. Yeah, let's get all the likes we can, guys. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Thank you very much for everybody who's already done it. Bink. 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 Bink, bink, bink. It's at 50 likes. Just keep asking for more. Predictions are open on Twitch, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Using the apron and the ring skirt, try to pull himself up.
KFC doesn't taste good anymore. I haven't had KFC in a long time.
Exactly right.
I might agree. I don't know.
Look at this, very deliberate, very confidently. Bucks make a tag.
Mark Quinn knows it.
Had meat pieces? Huh.
But what do you do, Tony?
You just try to stay in it. I mean, come on, man. You know as well as I do. I mean, just roll, pull yourself up, kick out when you can.
Just keep
Up.
fighting, guys.
Rick Knox has the black gloves out because of the blood. Oh, there's blood. Let's get some blood on here. There we go. We got some blood dripping. It wouldn't quite be the spookiest if we didn't have some blood dripping, right?
This is where the Young Bucks shine. They have
Pretty good views on Dynamite. Yeah, people seem to come out and support a little bit more during the AEW stuff, which is cool, man.
Isaiah Cassidy wants to get into the ring. He wants to offer some relief to his partner, Blood Eater.
Dang, he is bleeding a lot. Jeez. Looks like he's wearing a blood veil. A doily. Blood doily.
Yep, he sees his partner back on the apron.
But is his partner ready to come back in? How about that Pele kick?
He's standing there. He's got to be ready.
Corkscrew kick avoided there by Quinn. And corkscrew kick
This guy Excalibur cannot stop spoiling stuff. Did you hear him? He was calling the move before it even happened, and he called the miss before it even happened. He needs to quit hopping ahead like that, man. He's spoiled multiple things recently too, where people came out in hoods and he was telling us who it was before they even took the hood off and stuff. He needs to lay back a little bit. He's so like uppity with his commentary.
Or maybe he's ticked off about the belt.
Now Nicholas Jackson trying to anchor Quinn, trying to
Let us find out. Let us watch the action, man. You don't have to describe everything. Come on, Excalibur. We can do it. Ooh, crowd's getting into it. Isaiah Cassidy. Everyone named Cassidy is going to get the one-up tonight. Ooh, takedowns. Favorite way to shake down. Or he leans into it and his gimmick is he can see the future. That'd be cool. That'd be a twist we don't really see. I'm down with that, you know, just make it entertaining at least. At least hook it into some sort of reason for us to believe that it's actually not a mistake or something, you know? That's actually a good idea. I think that'd be funny. Uh-oh, what's this? Private Party up top. 450s. Stereo 450s, man. Got 450 decibels coming out of each speaker. That was nice right there. They definitely have the crowd into this. It's like the crowd finally realizes what the stakes are here, you know? I would have built this up a little more than this, but it's working.
Private Party working in concert, but no Nicholas Jackson.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome, Joe Soup 900.
Yo, Joe Soup, what's up, man? Ouch. Sliced bread. Just pandemonium. Everyone's allowed in the ring for as long as they want. Yeah, Private Party's in this title match, but if they lose, they have to break up. Dude, how long is this ref gonna allow everybody to be in the ring? Like, what's keeping just random fans from getting in the ring right now? I think there's supposed to be like an amount of time you're able to be in the ring if you're not the legal man, right? Isn't that what the referee is there for?
The EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, they've been playing the game of isolation all match long, and it has borne some serious fruit for them, Tony.
And look at this, Excalibur.
And then the crowd has the nerve to chant tag team wrestling when there hasn't been a tag in like 3 straight minutes.
Yeah, and it really upset him. You could tell.
That's like me chanting, "Oh, great lasagna," and I'm eating a pizza. It's like, dude, that's not tag team wrestling. That's tornado match nonsense.
Private Party still alive. Their tag team hanging on by a thread here.
Well, I mean, it's been clear that Private Party, they haven't been completely on the same page.
This is great lasagna. Nom 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 nom. While you're eating a pizza. What I'm talking about. Might have some of the same ingredients, but they're two completely separate journeys. I'm having lasagna. Oh, nice. You know what I'm going to say, J-Rock. The powers are real. Nom 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 nom.
Fright Night Dynamite, guys! What a crazy night.
Live on TBS. Pizza is lasagna. They have some of the same ingredients, for sure. But they're completely different concoctions that are built in different ways. That's my point. You can have the same ingredients. You can have these 4 people in a match, but it's not necessarily a tag match if they're not tagging and they're just running around doing moves. You know what I mean? Like, I made the comparison the way I meant to make it. Who's that? Oh, I thought that was William Regal for a second. It's Okada-san. Dude, I love... Oh, my God. Here we go. Not on here. Not on the outside. Tombstone on the driveway. Tombstone on the driveway. Oh, dude, that's... Of course Rick Knox didn't see that. Of course he didn't see that. Why would he see that? A sandwich is closer to a lasagna than a pizza? Yeah. I can see that. Joseph, what did you say? He said. Thank you for the bits, man. Oh my goodness. He said, Gritty, I'm glad you're showing homage to Excalibur. What did he say? What did he say? Why you do me like this, man? Come on, you know I don't want that anywhere near me. You're gonna make me take this mask off. Man. That hurts, man. That hurts. Thank you for the bits, man. It's Wednesday. Why you? Yeah, dude, I could take over his job. I could. I think people would like my commentary better than his. And I wouldn't ruin surprises either.
There's no choice. The EVP trigger, and Isaiah may have finally reached his breaking point.
Yeah, he's dead weight. Look at this. Dead weight.
Yeah, the punishment, the exhaustion, all setting in right now.
Just pin him, guys.
The EVP trigger.
Oh, that'd be great, BD. That's a good idea. That's a good. But then they'd have the titles, though. But they would have the titles. How would you do that? Have them vacate the titles after they break up or something? How would you do that? Yeah, that was good, man. I like that. That was funny, Joe Soup. Yeah, I like this episode. This is good, man. I don't have an idea. No. Isaiah Cassidy. He's Superman now. He's Superman now. Now's the time, Isaiah. Show your true self. This is where the lights should go out, and then Bobby Lashley shows up in his exact position, but he's wearing exactly Isaiah's outfit, and that's their new thing. Like, when Isaiah hulks out, he becomes Bobby Lashley. The lights come back on, and Bobby Lashley is wearing his exact outfit, and he just destroys both Young Bucks. And that's the new thing. There's Quen right there. Quen found his way back. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm actually having fun with this match. More than the average. I like the Young Bucks, but this is more fun than the average Young Bucks match. This is pretty awesome.
And now the champion's looking for that TK driver. But instead,
No TK driver. Oh, credit cards. Poison Ranas. Dude, they're going to win the title right now? I actually really like this. Rick Knox doesn't know what to do. He's like, what's my job? Gin and juice. Juice them. That's Udo. That's it's over. Yo, they won. I love it. Let's go, man. They got the crowd into it, too. This is the most lively the crowd's been all night. That was great. Very well done. New champs, man. Wow. Happy Halloween. There you go. They rolled up to the Young Bucks front door and they gave them the candy. They said, here you go. And they dropped 2 titles in their bucket. Good match, man. Good stuff. Flex on them. That was good, man. Oh, they don't want to give up the titles? Hang on. Young Bucks don't want to give up the titles. Is this how the Young Bucks turned face and joined the team AEW to defend against the Mox Stompers or something? They gave them the titles. Give them a hug. Give them a hug. Oh, no hug? No hugs. Get out of here. Nice stuff, man. Flex on them. This was good, man. Finally some face champions in AEW again. Guy kicked out of all those super kicks. People, I figured Private Party was going to win. You thought so? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I got, man. I got tricked. 64% of YouTube thought that the Young Bucks would win. 34% thought Private Party. So there was a doubt. Let me see what Twitch thought. I got to be careful when I say Twitch thought. People might think that I'm talking about some sort of hot tub situation. 50-50. Wow. 50 Private Party, 50 Young Bucks on Twitch. I guess that means Twitch won that prediction right there. Twitch has 1 point over YouTube. That was a good one, though. Yeah, that's their first time with the title, man. Ooh, I like these graphics.
Nice to meet you. Impando Grito.
Moxley, Orange Cassidy for the title on November the 23rd. Flex on them. Dude, they pumped up the volume of this show considerably with that match. I hope that
I'm here with Jamie Hayter.
I hope that they can keep the momentum, man. I love the feeling of the show right now.
On Dynamite. Now, Penelope, you have ensured through Tony Khan that there be no physicality during this face-to-face meeting.
Daphne.
Renee,
She's absolutely dressed up as Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Ruh-roh.
It seems like so many of you have forgotten who I am, including you.
Ooh.
I've done so much. I've gone through
It's Jamie
barbed
Hayter.
wire. I've had skewers in my head. After 2 years, I'm going to take what I deserve. What you took from me.
You took an opportunity from me. You want to talk about something that happened 2 years ago? Go ahead.
I need a new picture of Penelope. She's large and in charge.
Next week, not so much. I'm gonna mop the floor with you guys.
That was awesome, dude. What a great match. What a great finish. I don't know if the match was the greatest, but the finish was really well booked. Like, it definitely went whoop. Bucks need time off. Yeah, they're overtaxed, man. Dang. Swerve versus Shelton. They got the tail of the tape. Nice. They list no WWE accolades at all? We're going to talk about being petty. You're not going to list him as, like, United States champion or anything. You don't have to put WWE. You could just say he was a United States champion. I guess we're not allowed to talk about that. It matters when it's Jericho, though, right? How you gonna call yourself the Nueve if you're not counting the WWE championships he's won? It counts there, doesn't it? Why doesn't it count here? Doesn't matter when it's Shelton. What the heck is that about? Only matters when it's Jericho. When it's Shelton, nah, he didn't win nothing nowhere else. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me tonight, by the way. Have I retweeted the tweet? Let me see. I have not. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that going. La 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 la. The Sky Pirate has arrived. What is? Oh, that's what you're talking about? Oh, you're looking cool, man. What? Yo, Goki. Goki, look at you, man. What a cool outfit. Yo, Goki might have me beat right now. He might have a better outfit than I do. I think you got me, man. Dang, man, you killed it with that. That's fresh. Yeah, I can't wait for Swerve versus Shelton either. Like, this show is on fire right now. Jericho probably had it in his contract when he was with WWE. What do you mean? Like, that he would be able to talk about it or something? Could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but my bank account decided for me to be here. Dang, BD, sorry to hear that. Happy to hear that? I'm happy to hear that. But sad in the same breath. I don't know how to feel about that. Money's on Shelton. Shelton ain't winning. It's not going to be clean. I don't think that either of them can afford a loss right now. We'll see. I wouldn't beat either of them clean right now. I'd have something weird happen. Look at this. Joe Soup on top of the TV. Jen is still on the top of the learning tree, though, you see? Jen's in the spider web. Jen is the chat champ right now. Yeah, I think it's not going to be a clean finish for sure, and if there is a finish, it's going to have, man, if there's any finish, it's going to just probably be Swerve wins because of some weirdness. We shall see, though. It's time for the girls, yeah. Hopefully this is much better than Camille's last match. Camille's last match was a debacle of the highest order, dude. Just a unholy piece of nonsense of a match where both girls look like they were new trainees at NXT or something. Try again. I got my revenge. I sent your keyboard to get you for the joke you made about Excalibur.
Let's take you back to 1 week ago, the ladder war for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
Oh, it's Jericho up next. Chris Jerry Curl.
The then Ocho, Chris Jericho, just when it seemed like Mark Briscoe had the match, had the championship in hand, it was the intervention of Big Bill that quite literally carried Chris Jericho to victory. And thus began
Let's go.
the era of the Nueve.
I can see them trying to get back on track and really start doing things in a great way and make it a fun show again. I see them doing it.
As the learning tree always says, teamwork makes the
Dream work.
but the dream will not work unless the team works together.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys! And welcome to All Hallows Eve,
That means the night before Halloween. And last week, in the ladder match that you just saw,
A
ladder
ghost.
match that the Wrestling Observer newsletter said would be remembered for a long, long time. A ladder match that Dave Meltzer himself gave 4 stars to. I became the Ring of Honor World Champion for the 2nd time.
Nothing to sneeze at, 4 stars.
Just like Jay Briscoe.
Oh.
And that also
Timu
makes
Tupac.
me a 9-time world champion, fulfilling my prophecy as the Nueve. Now, I couldn't have done this without the Bad Apple and the Redwood and all of the Learning Tree branches watching at home and here tonight in Cincinnati. In Cleveland. But this has so much more to do with just winning the championship for Ring of Honor. I think big picture.
Yes, please. Tell me something good about Ring of Honor. It's going to leave their weird little network and put it on YouTube for free, please.
Much like AEW itself became a pro wrestling powerhouse, with all due respect to Jon Moxley, basically because of me, I'm going to do the exact same thing for Ring of Honor.
Oh, you didn't like that match, Ringmaster? I thought it was a good match.
The biggest stage and the biggest success that it's ever seen. How am I going to do that? Because I'm Chris Jericho. Because I can. And if you don't think I can, if you underestimate Chris Jericho, then you're overestimating your knowledge and understanding of the television and pro wrestling business.
Never underestimate Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
You dumbasses.
Yeah, beeps.
Is let everybody reach down between their legs.
Okay.
Ease the seat back.
Okay.
And enjoy the ride. Because I'm going to take Ring of Honor and all of you to places and heights you've never, ever been before.
Please do it. Please, man. Can you take it off of pay-to-view, first of all? Like, why is the least hype promotion the one I have to pay to watch? Come on, man. Take it in, man. I love Jericho, dude. I love Jericho. I think he does waste a lot of our time, but like,
business came at me fast.
but he also has some of the best stuff. He's good, man. I like him. Oh God! Now they're gonna make me try to think Anna Jay's good at wrestling.
I kept being told that I was missing something.
Oh boy! Here we go.
There, but not there yet.
Didn't you know I'm good on the mic and good in the ring, guys? You just missed it. It was all in my dreams. Yeah, Jericho is one of the best ever, dude. But that doesn't mean he doesn't waste our time a lot. You know, I do understand how some people are mad and don't care, but I'll never completely write him off. And I think he's a genius. I think he's actually a genius in a lot of ways. Plus, he's actually a good musician to me. Oh, it's Jack, Jungle Jack.
Get out of here. Hey, where were you at? We were out there fighting again. What were you doing? You watching your boys lose the titles, huh? You know you next,
Oh, it's
right?
Danny Garcia. You know you next, right? You know you next, right? You know you're next, right?
They used to dance for me too. Hey, get out of my face, alright? Sick of you.
Ooh, I like this. Yo, Danny Garcia got all up in his face. Said, oh, you saw your boys lose the title? You know you're next, right? You're done, son. Why is this still cut if it has no filter on it?
Shredding documents?
They're shredding documents. What? Wait a minute. What's going on backstage? They're shredding documents.
Ladies and gentlemen, the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Money.
Who's she supposed to be?
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Durham, North Carolina, the Brick House, Camille.
And don't be mistaken, it is Camille that is stepping into the ring, stepping into the battle with Chris Statlander here tonight. But of course, the CEO, the TBS champion, Mercedes Moné, had to have her own entrance. Couldn't be there to support the Brick House, Camille.
Yeah, J-Rock, exactly. And it just shows that he believes in himself. He believes in his ability to, like, make more than just what people are expecting all day. Sometimes you have to shred documents.
Of course, it is the night before Halloween. Chris Statlander, all made up as she steps foot into the ring.
I mean, I hope she's ready to go here. Took the time to dress up. Going trick-or-treating, I don't know.
This is a match between two women that are, I mean, pound for pound.
Jeez, man. All right, let's do a prediction on this. I hope they give them time here. They deserve some time. They're both savages in the good way.
Kind of react to what we have seen. We got a big match coming up on Saturday at the Leah Core Center in Philadelphia. Tickets to the AEW
Who wins?
And boy, the Young Bucks were loading up in a hurry, weren't they?
Sure were, shredding those documents. And remember, Anna Jay, she's already beaten Mariah May once in that Eliminator match, and she can very well do so again this Saturday night live in Philadelphia for Collision as Chris Statlander gets sent into
What happened? Oh, okay.
Camille!
All right, the poll is open on the tube. And I'm working on it.
Rebounding elbow drop misses. And now these two powerhouses back up to their feet in a stalemate. Camille overcommitting a bit. Statlander.
Thank you guys for helping me to hit my my goal of over 20 likes. If you haven't already liked the YouTube stream, please just do it anyway, guys. You know, just because you hit your goals doesn't mean you should, you know, rest. And I don't want to rest. Same old Sasha, yeah, but I think they do need a heelish woman that does this, because people just don't care about this women's division, man. Besides like Toni Storm, there's just nothing to really care about, you know. So they need this. They need Mercedes. Because there's just no heat at all. Nobody cares at all, man. And especially not Tony Khan. You could tell Tony doesn't really like, he never really cared about women's wrestling. Just based off of his storylines. Do you see what he does? He mirrors really cool storylines from the past, like the NWO, Sting stuff, all that. Like, he mirrors cool storylines from the past, but they're all men's storylines. Nothing to do with the women has been mirrored. Because he doesn't care. He's just not interested, man. And that's fine, dude. I'm not saying that everybody should be interested in every aspect of wrestling. Like me, I don't really like hardcore wrestling. Doesn't mean I don't realize it's a draw. It doesn't mean I don't realize that people like it. And it doesn't mean I can't see the merits of it. It's just, when it comes down to it, I'd probably rather have somebody else in charge of booking hardcore stuff for me, because I just don't like it, you know? I just don't care for it. It doesn't mean it doesn't have a spot in wrestling. It's like Tony Khan just doesn't care, and it's like it reflects so poorly on his women's division. Because he's got genuinely talented women here, man. It's just they're stuck in like one segment a night, and they gotta like try to stand out in a sea of men's stuff. And that's not me talking trash. That's just me realizing a shortcoming of this. Because as we saw last night, dude, you saw what the women's division on NXT was looking like last night. How much time they got, how much investment they got, how they came together last night. It was brilliantly put together, and it was full of energy and investment. We see like a yin-yang type of situation every night between Tuesday and Wednesday when it comes to the women's stuff. And hey, if you're going to spend all your time on the men's division, fine, but just please step it up a little bit. This is a good step in the right direction, I'll tell you that. Is this normal? It's normal match. Normal match. My prediction for this match, Raquel will get the victory over Rhea. Oh, okay. Wait, Deadpool, that's not this match, though. What are you talking about? What you talking?
Really enjoying the punishment being dished out by the
Yeah, the NXT women's roster is looking super fresh right now. With the addition of Stephanie Becker, Gulia, and this Delta lady, I wasn't overly impressed with her performance. I'm not, you know, raining praise from above or anything, but she definitely looks like a problem. So she's halfway there as far as I'm concerned.
of the most powerful women in the AEW.
Well, staggers to get out, but it's a good moment for her.
Does the views get lower or higher in the women's matches? It depends. What are you talking about? NXT, or are you talking about just across the board? Or are you talking about here? Are you talking about an AEW? All of the above? Well, in AEW, classically, the things that have gotten the lowest views for them have been segments with, like, the Young Bucks. The women don't bleed them viewers quite like the Young Bucks do. It's not. I'm not talking trash about the Young Bucks. I'm just saying, like, if you're asking me about the numbers, Young Bucks normally are the most reliable segment to lose them viewers. Nice. Oh my God. Slam dunk guillotine leg drop. Yo, that was one of the best leg drops I've ever seen in my life. She just cracked her neck for that respect. Oh, you can't win with Blue Thunder. Come on. You don't win. You can't. Statlander. Can I tell you something? You're not allowed to win with Blue Thunder bombs, okay? Stop. Don't do that. It's a cool looking move, but you're not allowed to win. It's one of the rules of wrestling. Yeah, both of these women will slam the heck out of you, man. Oh my God. God, her Statlander wins straight up? What? What? They handed her a loss already? Oh my, dude, this is a great episode of Dynamite, man. Oh my God. Well, yeah, I mean, she should get beat if she's having a 20-minute match with Queen Amanada. She should be getting smashed by Statlander. I actually agree with this completely. I'm just really surprised that they let it happen. Wow.
When you want something done right, you do it yourself.
Dang, Chris Statlander had 67% of the vote on YouTube. And what percent? Dang, 11%. Some people are getting rich on Twitch. Dang, man, wow. Dude, this was unexpected. Wow, man. I love it, though. I love it. You were close. 6 minutes and 42 seconds. I see. Yes, I is one of them. Oh, we're getting Christian up next? Dude, this might be my favorite episode of Dynamite of the Year right now. I'll put you in the dirt next to your father. Dang, dude. What? This might be my favorite episode of Dynamite of the Year. I might be a little biased because I love Halloween so much, but hey, the show is doing good things too. Yeah, good job, Chris. Absolutely. Statlander wins. What is Christian's game here? I hope they stop with the weird Kip Sabian stuff. Kip Sabian's buffing out.
So what I'd like to do is extend an olive branch to you to meet the patriarchy in the middle of the ring next week live on Dynamite.
Oh, God, come on.
Allow me to explain myself.
That's it?
How could Christian Cage possibly expect to explain himself?
That's it?
Fright Night Dynamite.
Come on, man.
Have one more match to come, and it is a doozy. It is our main event. It is the former AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland returning to action against Shelton Benjamin.
It's a heck of a comeback match. La 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 la. Yeah, that was wacky. That was a swing and a miss as far as I'm concerned. Christian Cage up next. Hey, it's me, Christian Cage, and I'm gonna be on Dynamite next week. Okay, bye.
What did he say?
Get it out of here. Garbaceous, but good stuff up to that. What did he say? Get it off my screen. If that's what you're gonna do, just like have him just walk past the camera and just get heat for that, dude. That was really not good. Just be like, yo, Christian Cage up next, and then it's like, okay, hey Christian, hey, and he just walks past the camera, and then have Nick Wayne say something like, you guys just aren't even worthy tonight, man. And then have them ask Nick Wayne some questions for him to be like, all right, you got 2 minutes. What? And they're like, okay, so what's going on with Christian Cage right now? What is he thinking? What's his mind space? And he's like, man, my dad doesn't have to tell you anything, and I don't have to tell you anything my dad is up to. Next question. Okay, so Nick Wayne with the title with him saying he's going to win the title and he's the next champion, what would you do in the situation where he wins the title? Would you go after the title? Man, grab the camera. Man, let me tell you something. You know, have him build some attitude or something. Like, just do something with the segment. That was just such a waste, man. At least get somebody a little bit of like character building or something out of that. Don't just waste it. Like, my name's Christian Cage, and next week we're gonna find out. What? Kind of segment is that? Next week we're gonna find out. I'm Christian Cage. Now I approve this message. I'm sure you do, Christian. You got the paycheck. I'm sure you do approve that message. It was whack as heck, dude. I'd approve that message too if I got a paycheck with a couple zeros on it like that. I'd be like, yeah, I approve this message. I'll see you next week. Yeah, he should have been broadcasting from his house or something. That's a good idea. Yeah, they could have had him sitting next to a nice roaring fire in Canada or something. They could have zoomed out from the window where you saw like snow slowly falling, and it could have went over, and he could have been sitting there with like a nice brandy or something and been like, oh, I didn't see you there. Oh, it's me, your future champion. I'm just sitting here celebrating my future victory. Oh, but next week, you guys didn't know this. Next week, I'm going to be at Dynamite. Don't you worry. Take a sip and then...
Where do you go from here?
Renee, you ain't never lied. You damn right.
That's it, man. Could have done something so much better than this. Or Snow Globe, yeah, that'd be cool.
Is when did Chris Jericho bump his damn head to the point where he don't even care about his well-being? The word of the day is instability.
Instability.
So you must got a whole lot of that going on up here because you obviously no longer care about your health because you let my brother's name come out your damn dirty mouth again. And for that, you will pay. The only way you ever get up on me is because you got your boys. Well, look at here. We conglomerating hard, baby. 3 of y'all, 3 of us. Kyle, what you think?
I think the learning tree ain't got no honor, Mark. So what do you think? Wednesday, we fight without honor.
Damn right. That's why I love you, man. Wednesday, ladders, tables, chairs, batting down the hatches if they ain't batting down. We're gonna beat you in the head with the hatches. Big time you got.
Beat you in the head with the hatches.
Damn right. Fight without honor. Manchester, New Hampshire. Let's go, baby.
Such a whack first challenger for Jericho, man. I like Ishii, but this is just not a good move, man. Not a good look for your first defense. Should have been somebody just like super out of nowhere, somebody super like fresh, a returning Wardlow or something.
And you and nobody else wanted to listen to us. Now get out of our face. I'll be working from home. Matt, come on. We need you here. Nick, we need you. Where the hell are you going? Damn it.
Oh, they're taking their ball and going home?
Fox, don't leave without me. In your shoes. Fox.
Oh, no. Brandon Cutler? Oh, God! Brandon Cutler's about to get murked up by the BCC, the brachial choke conglomeration, the brachial choke company, the BCC! Oh, they're choking the freaking... Oh. Crack his neck, dude. Get him out of here. They're destroying, snap his arm! Oh my God, they're gonna snap his arm! Oh! They hit him with a hammer on his hand. They destroyed Brandon Cutler's hand with a hammer. Not Brandon Cutler. He's the heart and soul of AEW. Oh my God. Who's next? Freaking, what's his name? The guy who covers himself in oil? What's that guy's name? I forgot his name. Penta Urban Saga. What's up, Jeffrey? You like my outfit? I hooked it up for you guys. It's Fright Night, baby. What's that guy's name? The guy who used to like pour the baby oil. P Diddy. That's his name. P Diddy. Yeah. Where's P Diddy at, man? What happened with him? I thought that guy, he was like a big giant entertainer. I don't hear about him anymore. P Diddy. Remember when P Diddy was in AEW? Used to do the baby oil all over himself. Hopefully jail. What the heck's going on, man? Where the heck is P Diddy at? You guys know who I'm talking about. Not Joey Ryan. That's even worse. That's even worse. You guys are like, yo, how's Joey Ryan worse than P Diddy? Because P Diddy is like a billionaire pretty much. So when it all hits the fan and everybody who was wronged by him actually gets vindicated, they're gonna get rich, you know. People who were wronged by Joey Ryan are just getting a hot dog and a handshake. At least the people P Diddy messed with are gonna get rich. At least they'll be able to have a house and stuff. Not him. I'm talking about he's like a Japanese guy or Chinese guy. You know what I'm talking about? What's the guy's name? I forgot his name. I love Shelton Benjamin's theme song, man. They did a good job on this. He's been playing with his food a little bit too much, though. He needs to actually try to win this match. Yeah, he's like a Chinese or Japanese guy who used to hang out with the Young Bucks and all them. He used to like spray baby oil all over himself, down his pants and everything. That dude. Nakazawa. That's his name. Nakazawa. Nakazawa. I remembered. Yeah. Yeah, at least the weirdo stuff that P. Diddy did is gonna get people rich. Joey Ryan, people are getting, they're getting some coupons to like the gas station or something.
Former TNT champion Sammy Guevara. His most impressive victory yet, but his biggest test to date in AEW. But now,
Whose house?
facing a former AEW world champion in Swerve Strickland.
Jeffrey's in the house. Jeffrey knows what I'm talking about. Make sure you guys like the stream. Retweet the tweet, guys. Let everybody know, or just make your own tweet about where you're at tonight. Let's hang out, guys. Let's let everybody know where to be.
The greatest athlete in pro wrestling right today, the best athlete is Shelton Benjamin, and he has proved it.
Shelton Benjamin, yeah, a 49-year-old dude is the best athlete. What does that tell you? Like, you need to start pushing athletics instead of just random flippy stuff, man. And they've been doing a better job at that recently. But just keep it up, man. Stop with the like smallest guy on the roster is the toughest guy on the roster stuff. It's not. The average viewer tuning in is going to be like, yo, what? Why did that 140-pound guy just beat up that 260-pound guy? What's going on here? Telling me you're going to watch next week if the first time you ever watch a wrestling match, a 140-pound guy beats a 260-pound guy? You're not going to come back, dude. You're going to be like, whatever. That's fake as heck. You've already heard wrestling's fake, right? But then you tune in and it just like reinforces that whole entire thing. Like, what would make you say, okay, so you hear some like, okay, the prediction is open on YouTube and it's open on Twitch. You got it. Let's say you heard bad reviews about like your local taco shop, right? And you're like, nah, man, it can't suck. It's tacos. You know, there's a nice lady. She works there. I talked to her. She speaks Spanish. She's got to know how to cook a taco. So you go to the taco shop, but you've read these reviews that are like, the service is slow. The tacos are soggy. They're not crispy. They use subpar meat. And on top of that, it's not a very clean establishment. It's dirty. And then you go in there, and all that stuff comes through right before your eyes. Are you going to be like, no, it was great? You're going to be like, dude, no, the reviews are right. It's dirty in there when you walk in. It takes forever to get your taco. Your taco shows up. It's soggy. The meat feels and tastes weird. You're not going to be like, oh, I'll give it another chance next week. Maybe it'll be better next week. You're not going to hear that wrestling's fake and then show up to watch wrestling and then a 140-pound guy beats a 260-pound guy and you're like, oh, maybe next week it won't be fake. Like, come on, man. How's the average casual viewer supposed to start watching your show more?
Go to the 5 count, take as much damage as you can. Pressure on the shoulder, hyperextending the elbow.
And Daddy Magic, that's the type of creativity that Swerve is going to need to employ against somebody like Shelton Benjamin.
Absolutely. He's a thinking man, Swerve.
Uh-oh. Oh, there's that shoulder again or that elbow.
We saw him do this last week to Sammy Guevara.
Swerve being bounced off the barricade, off the ring apron.
Oh, yeah. Adam Cole is totally more physically and athletically impressive than Buddy Matthews. Oh, but he called him the B word, so that powered him up. Like, come on, man.
Not many men in pro wrestling can do what we just saw.
Here it is for hanging out with Gritty and I.
That ain't real? I'm just telling you, like that's the reason why a lot of people have jumped ship is because it's not relatable, you know? It's not because the show sucks. It's just you gotta really think about how the average person is gonna react to what you're showing them. It's like if you have Hawkeye's beating up Thanos every week, you're gonna start thinking, yo, what's going on here, man? Hawkeye versus Thanos hand to hand, and Thanos keeps getting his butt kicked every week.
Well, we heard from Swerve a few weeks
And I love Hawkeye, and I think he's extremely talented, but like, you're not creating a David and Goliath type of story if David's always winning, man.
It was a learning experience for Swerve Strickland, and I think it was
You gotta chill out with that.
a snap suplex on the floor, something that allowed Swerve to mature.
The reason David and Goliath is a story that 2,000, 3,000 years later we're still talking about is because it was so unlikely, and because the skill was what put it on the map, you know, and just. It's such a beautiful story, man. I don't know if you guys have like thoroughly read the story, but just like that story like makes me emotional when I read it, because it's like, wow, man, look at what he did. And you know why? Because I didn't read it 100 times before that. I didn't get to that story and I'd already heard it 30 times. It's a beautiful story, man. You gotta make it outlandish if you want it to seem outlandish. You gotta make it matter if you want it to matter. Joe Soup? Oh my goodness. Yo, Joe Soup, what are you doing, man? He's making it creepy in here. I see you, man. It's the right night for that. Joe Soup, thank you again, man. You're almost the chat champion right now. Jen has like 27 hit points left. So if somebody tips $2, you're the new chat champ. If somebody gives 27 bits, you're the new chat champion. If somebody subscribes to the Twitch channel, you're the new chat champion. Jen's days are numbered, but we'll find out. Wrestling's not real? Wrestling's real, dude. When you look at how many surgeries somebody like Rey Mysterio or Seth Rollins has had, they've had more surgeries than the average real person has had. Oh my goodness. Wait, what happened? Wait a minute. Oh, did I read it wrong? It was 37, not 27. That's my bad. I thought it said 27. It said 37. It's really small on my screen. I'm trying to read it. You almost did it. Wait a minute. Oh. I messed you up. That's my bad, man. 2. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. It looked like 27. It's so small on my screen. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to mess you up like that. WB got it though. To me, you're both chat champions. WB and Joe Soup. Thank you so much, guys.
2, 3.
Me. 2, 3. You know what? Yo. You know what? Shinsuke should leave WWE and come here to take this title off of Okada. As much as I hate people leaving a company, or like the idea of leaving a company just for one feud, dude, I would love that. Have Shinsuke come through here and just destroy Okada and win the title and everything. Please do it, dude. Holy moly. Joe Soup with the bits? Thank you so much, man. I'm sorry, I told you the wrong number, man. I could barely see it. Raymond, what's up, Raymond? Wrestling's not real. It's real, dude. People always do this to me too, where they're like, "Gritty, get a real job." It's like, dude, what's the definition of a real job? Oh, you gotta go down to your local supermarket and stock shelves and stuff. It's like, what? So, how does that make it a real job? Get a real job, Gritty. You talk about it. I'm providing a service to the public. I'm providing a service that's helping myself to pay my bills, and it's helping other people to have a better, cool outlook on life. Like, what are you talking about, real job? How is wrestling not real? These guys are going through more surgeries, more injuries. They're exerting themselves in ways that the average human does not do for an average job. Like, how is this not real? You know, just because it's scripted. So Keanu Reeves is not real. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like what? What are you talking about? Must be the mask. Yeah, I'm being Excalibur right now. Spitting weird information. You know what they mean by real when it comes to pro wrestling. I do, and it's nonsense, because why would you want people to legitimately get hurt? Because you can't have a favorite. If they're going to be out for a year because of what they just went through, you're not really into that person at that point. You want somebody to really come out here and get hit in the head with a steel step? Who's weird in this conversation, by the way? If you really need somebody to get hit in the head with a steel step for it to be real to you, and that's what should really be respected, who's weird in this situation? Day of the Dead match. Ooh.
Meanwhile, Shelton Benjamin, oh, look at this.
Am I weird for not wanting to see people get maimed and destroyed? For it to be a piece of entertainment instead of a actual injury that I'm seeing on my screen? Like, who's weird here? I have a feeling it's the other way around.
Well, look at that tag team match. Yeah, Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin taking on Claudio Castagnoli and Pac 1 week from tonight on Dynamite, plus Jamie Hayter, Penelope Ford. But
you know, I'm trying to see my favorite wrestlers wrestle next week. I'm not trying to see them get taken out and possibly never wrestle again just so I can say, that was real, bro. You know? Who's the real weirdo here? Oh my God. Dropped him on his neck. Shelton, you see how he laid on him? He made sure he was okay. You saw that? Shelton's so good, man. Oh yeah, I'd rather be more realistic. Absolutely, dude. I think that a lot of modern wrestling is a little too, like, get your stuff in. Let me do my moves, bro. I think that a lot of these modern matches just look like exhibitions, not really looking like people trying to hurt each other or win a match.
It's shocking to see the 2 years that Swerve has had here in AEW.
I feel that that's a trick question. It is. It really is, because at the end of the day, you should realize what the game really is, you know? What is really the game here? It's called entertainment. It's called content. Yeah, exactly. The only time you really think about this stuff is if people aren't really good at their job. Oh my God, 450 splash on Shelton's chest. Yo, he kicked out, but he kept control of him. What? He kicked out like this.
Deadlift German suplex by Shelton Benjamin.
So impressive. He's actually unbelievable what he can do.
Shelton closing that distance there.
Nice step up knee strike right to the chin of Swerve. Swerve hops up. Freaking flatliners. Starring me and Michael J. Fox. Is he in that movie? No, that's the Tommy Knockers. Who's in Flatliners? Is it River Phoenix's brother? Who's in the Flatliners? I think it's like Tommy Lee Phoenix or something like that. I forgot the name of that guy. What's his name? Who's in the Flatliners, guys? Look it up. I'm gonna hook it up. Keeper, yeah. The Flatliners. No, come on. The Flatliners movie. Yeah, Keeper Sutherland. You're right. Yeah. I'm trying to see Keeper Sutherland in the ring. Is he dead? Is that the guy who just died? No, it was his dad, right? He was the guy from The Hunger Games. Swerve stomp to Shelton. Got him. Shelton wins. No, not Shelton. Swerve wins. Shelton takes the loss, dude. Yeah, Donald just passed away. Dang, man. There you go, man. Swerve wins. Thank goodness, man. Thank goodness. It was clean, though. They got me. I thought it was not going to be clean. Uh-oh. He's texting somebody. He's calling somebody. Uh-oh. MVP is calling somebody.
But it doesn't matter who MVP is calling, because right now, Swerve Strickland, a return to form for the former AEW World Champion. A massive victory over Shelton Benjamin tonight, Danny Magic. It's got to feel good. Excalibur, it's got to feel
69% of YouTube thought this would happen. Wait a minute, lights are out. What happened?
What was that? The lights
Whoa.
went out for a heartbeat.
Whoa.
House of Black's coming out.
House of Black.
Was that what you originally
We got a new House of Black coming up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Swerve wins with 1% of the vote. Wait a minute. Oh my God! It's Bobby Lashley! Let's go, baby. Oh my goodness. Nobody saw this coming. This is the most surprising situation of all time. Oh my goodness. Dude, nobody saw this coming. Oh my goodness. His name is Bob. I bet you Alice is so happy right now. His name is Bob. Yeah, make him large and in charge, baby. I don't care. He can be that big. It's fine. Oh my goodness. He's here in a super tight purple leather suit. Yo, let's go, baby. Let's go. What's he gonna say? Bobby Lashley face to face with Swerve Strickland. He's like, it's not like it was back in that other locker room, boy. You better recognize. Oh my goodness. Please don't let. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say, don't let him get the upper hand. Okay. It's time for a brawl. Lashley just tenderizing Swerve in the center of the ring. Super freaking slam. Sky high spine busters. One-handed spine busters. Who are you going to call, man? This is the greatest. This is the best night to do some. Who are you going to call? Spine busters. It's time, dude. Oh, the Hurt Lock is crushing the neck and the back and just every single piece of Swerve's body. He can't even move. He looks like a scarecrow right now. Oh my God, he's not even moving. Look at these little weirdos trying to come in here. These little ants trying to run up and stop things. Man, you're not ready for this. Little weirdos trying to run up and stop this, dude. Who are these people you sent? Just AEW officials with like a little AEW t-shirt on. You're getting destroyed for that. Oh, DDT, crack your neck for that respect. This is done, dude. Yeah, Prince Nana got choked too. This is a good episode, man. I would say that this might be my favorite episode of Dynamite this year. It's been clean, man. A little disjointed, but overall, I gotta say I love it. I wish they would have checked back in with the Blackpool stuff somewhere during this episode.
Guess who's back in business?
Ooh! What did he say? What did he say? That's how we roll out. Dude. Do you see how much better a show can be when it's not just 12 matches with 20-minute time limits all day? This was clean, pristine, man. This is one of my favorite episodes of the year. This is how you do it, man. Somewhere Montel Jordan, he was asleep. Montel Jordan was asleep. And all of a sudden, he woke up and he was like, this is how we do it. He felt this episode come together and he realized, dude, we have to do a grapple chat for this. I want to know what you guys thought about this particular episode. And your score is going to matter, so I want to know. The way we're doing this is, I want to know what score you guys would give this episode of AEW Dynamite. Fright Night Dynamite. But it's from 0 to 10. The higher the score, the better. But there's a caveat on top of that, which the caveat is 8.4 is the cutoff I'm going to take. Okay, 8.4 is the highest score I'm going to take out of 10. Because I don't think this was a perfect episode of wrestling. There were things that could have been done better. But I'm also not going to let people try to sink the show because, you know, there's haters out there. So I'm going to cut off the bottom at 7.0. 7.0 is going to be the floor. The floor. That's the lowest score I'm going to take because, you know, there's haters out there. There's probably people who are just waiting on me to start a review show for tonight's AEW so that they can come through and say that it was garbage, I hate it, it's nonsense, Tony sucks, everybody sucks. So we're going to let the floor be 7.0. We're going to let the ceiling be 8.4. That way we box out the haters and the lovers and we get down to the nitty-gritty. We get down to the chat that we should be having between the people who actually watched the show and actually care about the show. So I want to know what score you guys would give this particular episode of AEW Dynamite, which is Fright Night Dynamite, the 30th of October, 2024. And you have until the end of this song to put your score in the chat. Let's find out. That time. I'm gonna look back up. Once I look back up, I'm gonna check and see. I'm looking forward to seeing these scores because I have a strong opinion about this. Very strong opinion about this. I've kind of spoiled it a little bit. Maybe I am Excalibur. Maybe I spoiled it a little bit. All right, so let's see what YouTube says. Let's boot up the Captivator and start seeing what you guys said. Captivator is what I call my calculator because it tells us how captivating the show really was. All right, so Tough says 8.19. Thank you for following the rules, man. Tough says 8.1. Is this the first time you've actually scored? Maybe you scored before, but I feel like this is the first time. So Tough, thank you. Lashley is now the most over wrestler in yeah, exactly. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. There's this weird reverse curse where if Tony Khan spends time on you, you become like the least over wrestler, and if he doesn't spend any time on you at all, now you're the best thing. It's almost like he's created the perfect. Wouldn't this be the perfect thing ever? I think he's created like a weird perfection because it's like the people he doesn't do anything with become the most over people in the company. Wouldn't you love that? That sounds like a great idea. If you could come up with a wrestling company where the people you take the least amount of time, the least amount of investment, the least amount of storytelling suddenly become the most over people in your company, wouldn't that be like key? That would mean you could just create stars by just not doing anything with people. This sounds good. This sounds really good. I actually, I'm starting to think that Tony Khan might be a bit more of a genius than I thought, because wouldn't that be awesome if you had a wrestling company and all you had to do was just not use people and not care about them, and all of a sudden they're the most over things, like the Outrunners, like who else? Mortos, the Beast Mortos. Who else? Now Lashley. Wouldn't that be cool if you just you take no time at all and they become more over than Buddy Matthews? Like, you can't tell me I'm wrong about this. The people he spends the least time on are now the most over people in the company. It's kind of like he's a genius. I like it, man. I got you, Tough. Goki says 7.93. I got you as well. 7.93. Tony Khan might be the smartest ever wrestling promoter, because the most over people in his company are the people who say the least, are on TV the least, and he spends the least amount of time promoting. That's good, man. I actually kind of have like a newfound respect for Tony Khan. Let's see here. What do we got? BD says 8.5 is not available, man. It's 8.4 at the highest. You got to redo your score, BD. 7.9 says, hang on. Strange says 8.1. I got to have like a background song for this, but every time I have a cool background song, what happens is the people who make the copyright-free music, they get bought by somebody else, and then all of a sudden it becomes copywritten, and then they claim 100 episodes of my program, and I lose all my ad revenue. It sucks, dude. I would really love to have some background music, guys. If you could recommend something cool, if you guys could do a little bit of research for me and let me know something that has always been copyright-free for like the last 5 years, please let me know if there's cool copyright-free music that I can use, because I've tried everything people have told me, and always what happens is I have background music for Grapple Chat. I've been doing this show for like 9 years, and what happens is the people that make that music, they get bought out by somebody else, and then they copyright it, and then all of a sudden I get emails every single night. Oh, no longer monetized. Oh, they're taking your revenue. And so if you guys know of anybody who like legitimately does not have music that fits that bill, that I can put in the background during this, or if you make music and you're not gonna claim me, I would love that too. All right, but I'm just stuck right now, guys. I would love to have background music, but I just. Strange says 8.15. 592 with a question mark. I got you. What is it? Who is? Okay, I got you. Thank you, Strange. Joe Soup says 7.9. Joe Soup, I'm never going to forget what you did to me.
What did he say?
What did you say? I'm never going to forget what you did. Thank you, Joe Soup. I got you. J-Rock says 7 point. It's hard with this mask on, guys. I have just a newfound respect for luchadors and people who paint their face in wrestling. Like, this is not easy, guys. You can't see, like, right here. Like, I can't see my finger right now. I know it's there, but I can't see it. 7.7 6997. Okay. That's a very particular score you got there. I got you. Thank you, J-Rock. WB says 7.88. Okay. Thank you very much. You said NXT was a 10. I'm glad you liked it, man, but I would not have allowed a 10 on that. Thank you, WB. Let's see. Anime has 7.75592. You got it. Thank you, Anime. Alice says, you know what Alice says? I found out what Alice says. I was doing research. I was doing research on you, Alice. And you know what I found out? I found out that you said that you've been hanging out in here and you're so cool and that I appreciate you so much. You said that Gritty Urban Saga just gifted me a subscription. That's what you said. I think that's what you said. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think that's what you said. Upgrades. Upgrades, upgrades. Not afraid of upgrades, we're not afraid of upgrades. I think that's what you said, Alice. Did I hear that right? I think I heard that right. Alice, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you a lot. And thank you for just always coming through and just having fun with us. I give you this subscription. Now you have the emotes. Now you get to do dancing Dudleys and everything. You get to do the solos. You get to do the solos on the guitar. The solo playing the solo. Thank you, Alice. Thank you for being here. But on top of that, what did you say? What did she say?
What did he say?
What did she say? She said 7.8. Okay, 7.8. I got you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Anime. Yeah. We got Alice. And that's that, right? Look at Private Party. One can talk, the other cannot. Exactly. Exactly. Make your own copyright-free music on Suno? What's Suno? What the heck is Suno? What's Suno? I would love to make my own copyright-free music. I have a program called Fruity Loops, but like I make wacky beats. Like I don't make beats that sound like super cool or anything. I've made cool beats in the past, but I'm just not as into it as I should be to make something that sounds cool. I don't know. All right, that's that. All right, my score for this episode of Dynamite is going to be a 7 point. Gosh, was this my favorite episode of wrestling this week? Was this better than Raw? Gosh, I kind of like this better than Raw. I'm going to have to go 8.0, man. I feel like if they do episodes like this every week, I'm going to go 8.0, man. This is my favorite episode of wrestling of the week, and it's going to be hard for SmackDown to eclipse this. I'm going 8.0. I'm saying this is my favorite episode of wrestling this week. This is not saying that other episodes sucked or other things were not good. How do I put it? I feel like this was the type of wrestling show that I want. This is the type of storytelling that I want. This is the type of stakes I want. I want stakes on the line, man. Stop with the freaking everything. So, hey, who's gonna win the #1 contender match? Oh my God, is he the #1 contender? It's so like by the books basic, and it's like I've seen it so much, man, and I'm sure that most people are not invested in the way that they could be if you would just put more on the docket, man. Make it connected to real life in some way. And there are ways this show could have been like a 8.4 plus, man. Go outside for a second. Can you please catch somebody at their house? If this whole thing is as devastating and as just such an ominous feeling over the entirety of AEW, why are you waiting for the show to start? Why are you not catching people at their house? Why are you not why aren't you catching people outside, parking lot stuff? Why aren't you finding out where they eat at, you know? Where they, like, what hotel they're booked at? Like, we have records of people catching, like, just regular people like you and me catching them at the hotel they're staying in. How about we get a hotel segment where you just find Orange Cassidy checking into the hotel and beat him up at the hotel? Like, I just feel like they're leaving things on the table. This was a very good episode, but you're leaving opportunities on the table, and that's why I'm not giving it the super max. But man, this is a good episode. I like it a lot, and I'm looking forward to them possibly continuing in this exact same direction. I like the ending. Bobby Lashley is here, dude. He's looking like $1 million. He looks, dude. I hope that they don't have him getting punched in the face by Orange Cassidy anytime soon, or anybody else. Let's stop with the big men aren't capable of winning a match, a big match. Let's start making some dominance here. And let's start actually building the underdogs you think you have, because right now you don't have underdogs. You can't make an underdog if they never lose big matches. You can't make an underdog if they're small guys who beat gigantic people. They're not an underdog anymore, man. You're making overdogs out of your underdogs. We need to really start understanding who's who, what's what, and separating the two, and having a clear vision of where you're going. Because once you do that, you can start creating unexpected outcomes. You can start creating real underdogs. And it doesn't have to just be the smallest guys get the one up all the time, like what we've seen for years at this point. And it's going to be interesting, man. And I can't wait to see more of it. And I'm here for it. This is a 8.0. This is my favorite show of the week. And let's do the math. All that adds up to a 71.38181. Divided by how many scores? I think it's going to be, it better not be 10 scores. I think it's going to be 9 scores. Let's find out. Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Hang on. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9 scores, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, divided by 9. Guys, we got to get above 10 scores again, guys. I'm getting kind of annoyed with us getting under 10 scores. I'm giving the entire internet a chance to, like, tell me what you think about wrestling, and 9 people care about it. Like, come on,
Thank
guys.
you for hanging out with Gritty and I.
Let's all get involved. Tomorrow is the next time we're going to be running a live stream that is going to be involving wrestling. Okay, we're going to be doing TNA.
It's delicious, Joe
Impact.
996.
I'm looking forward to every single one of you guys coming through and giving a score and telling us what you think. Okay, let's do it. So we're dividing by 9, and that equals 7.9313112222222222, which is over the limit. So Dynamite got the full point tonight, guys. Very, very nice. I'm just doing the math, man. I'm doing the math. I'm adding all you guys' scores together and dividing it by how many scores we got. So that puts them at 11.5 for the season. Season is coming to a close at the end of Survivor Series. So make sure that your scores continue to count, guys. Make sure you continue to be part of this. Right now, we're seeing a firm placement, man. Somebody is going to need to strike out for this to really get shook up. Somebody's going to really have to strike out for this for this to move in some other direction than what we're seeing right now. So I got to say, man, please keep coming through, keep being part of the show, keep giving your input, and let's get these scores up over 10, guys. Let's get over 10 votes, over 10 scores. That way we get a good cross-section of the, of like who's watching, who's hanging out, who's being part of this, because that's what I think makes this the best wrestling review show on the market, because it's not just one guy's opinion, it's everybody's opinion, and it's happening right after the show goes off the air. So it's not, nobody gets a chance to go try to read what other people think or get influenced by other members of the IWC who have a strong arm tactic and make you feel bad for your opinion. No, we don't do that here. Here, you're actually able to tell us what you really think, what you really feel, how good the show was right after it goes off the air, and nobody's going to come at you and make you feel bad for it. This is the best wrestling review show that exists on the interwebs. And it's fresh, hot, and ready like a Little Caesars pizza, man. Thank you guys so much for being part of it. Everybody on YouTube, please migrate over here. You said give AEW some charity? No, we don't do that. We don't do no charity, you guys. And there's no such thing as charity here. You earn, you keep what you kill here, okay? Just like Chronicles of Riddick. You keep what you kill, all right? If you don't kill nothing, you keep nothing. Just be good. Just do your job. And tonight they did their job, I thought. And they got the point for it. It's all good, man. So, with that said, everybody on YouTube, please migrate over to my Twitch channel. That's where I can actually show you matches on the screen. That's where I can actually show you movies on the screen, music videos, all kinds of cool stuff that YouTube is not going to allow. Get on over to my Twitch channel right now. I just gave you the link. I'll see you guys there. Everybody on YouTube, please click that link. Get over here to my Twitch. Everybody on Twitch, you already made a good choice, because that was. You know what that was. Stick around, everybody on Twitch. We're not done here. But that was the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.